Welcome back, guys, to Fire Emblem Engage, where last episode we overcame Ike and completed Paralog the Radiant Hero to unlock his remaining bond levels before returning to the Somniel, watching a host of new supports, promoting Anna, and preparing for our next outing on our arrival. We now return to the story after a little refinement and begin Chapter 16. Yeah, Wyvern for money fodder? When it's leveled up again, sure. But of course, that's going to be based on chapters, not paralogs. 100%, right? Like if I go to the shop now, we won't get... The only other thing I could really do when I think about it is to engrave Corin's thing. Yeah, we haven't done that. That's new. I think I have managed to engrave some weapons here, there, and everywhere for other people in time. But it's specifically Corin's thing, and who should I put that on? That's a good question. Alcris doesn't currently have an engraving. I feel like that should be on Alcris, really, when you think about it. Where's Longbow? Longbow's +2. So Rivals, Dragons, Academy. Fates. So it lowers the MT by 2. Ups crit, dodge, and avoidance. Just wondering here.
I'll be here.
Oh no, I'm really sad to not have Unica in the battle. I'm actually giving her Still Dagger or something. It's +3. She could probably go to Silver Dagger quite well here. I actually have given her something though. The extra crit chance could help quite a bit. If I refine that longbow to be even more powerful. Oh my goodness. Cost 3,000, 8 silver, and 35. I could just go straight up. Yeah, we'll cancel out the debuff for the thing and add crit. So it's basically a killer longbow now. Yeah, let's make it a killer longbow. Hello, welcome, Killer Longbow. The avoidance we better use on someone else. And the dodge. It's not optimal. Nothing I ever do is. But I'll take it. As for someone else to get like a weapon a bit more powerful. Okay, 9 weight, 11 weight, right? Can we lower the weight? Oh, we can. So it costs a fair whack of iron and stuff. So 10 weight means he'd be really whacking people hard. It's got a silver sword free. And then what's on this one? Let's move that over. That's the Rivals one. That actually ups the weight. By 1, MT by 1, hit up, crit up, avoidance up. I don't know if his build is enough for it. Well, let's power up Diamant a little bit. I bet you've been finding funny things to do in these engraves. There's
I'll be here.
an obviously fair amount of the system to kind of like play with and do, isn't there?
Welcome.
Seems that we haven't got new stock yet, though, which is the sad thing. It means we are actually now out of Master Seals. We can no longer class anyone else up.
Do come again.
So I need someone with tome something here. And then I'll be good to go and be able to like power some people up a little bit more. But until then, we've got what we need. We'll pick up our wheat flour here. And maybe our goodies over here. Won't pet poor Sommy. And go down to the world map. There's actually something above me as well. Somniel map. No, we want world map. Depart! Because we're on the road for our next chapter finally again. Let's see if we could do another paralog and maybe even another chapter. That would be the dream. But then I'd have to spend less time in the Somniel, which is crazy enough as it is. So where is the actual thing? Firene Castle's over here.
scrolls from this side. Azure Coast is where we need to be. So we're ready to play. We're ready to go. While planning their next move after getting a new ring, the Divine Dragon's army receives a report. I'm going to save and bring up the rankings. And just take a quick, slight break. Oh my god, it was half an hour since the post-battle there. We went through another episode to start us off. So, I'm just going to take a quick break with Power of Editing. We'll be right back. So what have people been using then? Elyos, Lucina, Ivy, Honor, Lonesome. Yeah, I bet everyone's using Ivy. Ivy's just like, hello, you got a flying magic unit that just wrecks people. Somniel and Corin was the default locked-in thing that people tended to use. That's interesting. We got Saline. Saline is still the 4th most unit. Hey, everyone likes Saline. Tamara and I can lock together. Well, yeah, I've still done that, to be perfectly honest. Seedal on his own. Hortensia. Unica. Oh my god, I need to use Unica more. Ivy and Lynn. Diamant and Ike. I mean, they do make a really good, obvious pairing, don't they? Maybe I should switch off Tamara for a bit. But I like Tamara too. This kind of reminds me of Neff and Ike. I like those guys together. Oh, Kristen Lynn. Yeah. Well, that's just such an... that's a combination, that is. Hortensia and Byleth. Hey, look! Yeah, it makes sense when you think about it. Fly, get in there. Elyos and Byleth, Elyos and Corin. Oh, here we go, yeah. So a lot of people did have the instantly move Corin onto Elyos to find out what the dragon abilities did, and then basically having access to all of them you could choose from is ridiculous. Unica and Corin. Yeah, well, again, it's the same thing, isn't it? If I'm... well, I'd assume Corin has this... Unica and Corin probably have the evasion. Let's have a look, actually. That's a good question. We need to put Ike back on as well. Bond effects. Dragon Vein. Okay, we'd have to look at it from here. Grace Fog that increases avoidance. So it's, yeah, based on typing Covet does that. So we just make her ridiculous. But we could just team her up with Elyos putting out and just let everyone come onto them with avoidance power. And if they got supports next to each other to boost the avoidance too, that'd be ridiculous, surely. Anyway, we need Ike back on. So, Tamara. You can have Ike back, especially now that he can level up your bonds some more now. So life is good, and let's begin chapter 16 on the Azure Coast at last. I do wonder if I need to visit the storehouse anytime soon. What is the chapter actually called, though? Seashore Travels. Oh, here we go, boats!
With Emblem Corin added to our ranks, each country's rings have been collected.
Right. No more rings in the wild. Between us and Sombron, they've all been taken.
Let's consider the situation. There are 5 emblems on our side. Lynn, Lucina, Ike, Byleth, and now Corin.
Meanwhile, the Fell Dragon's got 7 in his grubby claws. Most of them are old allies. Marth, Sigurd, Celica, Micaiah, Leaf, and Roy. As well as another emblem ring his forces stole from Lethos, the Azure Twins.
To gather all 12, we will need to face the enemy directly.
Are you proposing we invade Elusia?
Returning to Elusia already.
Yeah, that's gotta be complicated.
Indeed. But that aside, invading Elusia now would be a mistake. They have a clear advantage. 7 emblems to our 5.
The worst case scenario is that they steal more of our rings. That's what concerns me.
If that happens, we can abandon all hope of defeating the Fell Dragon.
But the longer we wait to attack, the more likely it is they'll attack us.
It's best that we strike first. One never wants to be on the wrong end of an ambush.
But we're not ready to take the offensive. Rockin' a hard place, huh?
Pardon the interruption.
Vander, what is it?
Word from the port of Solm. A number of warships were spotted on the horizon. Judging from the crests on their sails, they appear to be Elusian vessels.
They're attacking the Queendom again?
No. In fact, the fleet sails toward Firene.
My kingdom.
We'd better take a look for ourselves.
Let's head to the Azure Coast. It's near the border, and it's got a clear view of the sea.
So that's how they knew where we were going next. They were forcing it.
Smooth sailing. At this rate, we'll be the first ones in Firene.
It would seem so.
Wonder why Zephia told us to go ahead. Our orders are to kill everyone we see, right? With this kind of head start, think of the body count we can get. We'll be heroes! Seems like Zephia's really taken a shine to us, don't you think, Mavir?
I do not particularly care. I have my orders, and I will follow them.
See, this is why I can't stand you. You never praise me, and you're no fun at all. I thought Chris was bad. At least he's not the boringest man in the world.
Lady Marnie, Sir Mavir.
You got something to report?
2 soldiers have deserted the fleet.
Perhaps they had reservations about the current strategy.
Whatever. Leave them be. We'll catch up later and beat the daylights out of them.
But they took an emblem ring.
What?
Explain.
As a precaution, we kept each ring on a separate ship in the fleet. These soldiers attacked the guard on watch and stole the ring of the Azure Twins. Warships are already in pursuit.
We will take chase as well. The ring must be returned at any cost. These soldiers, what are their names?
Rosado and Goldmary.
Princess Hortensia's retainers? I thought those two were behaving themselves lately.
No longer, it seems. Do we know where they went?
They were headed to Solm by Wyvern.
All right. Turn this ship around. Take us to the coast of Solm. Ugh! If we were in the lead, those two are in heaps of trouble.
Time to make it a draw then, eh?
We're in Solm now. I think it's safe to say we lost them.
Perhaps we should pause for a moment then. I'm sure your wyvern needs to rest her wings.
Good idea. Let's take a breather and then start looking for Hortensia. We have to make sure she gets the ring of the Azure Twins.
Indeed.
Aha! There they are!
Let's seize them! Is a few minutes rest really too much to ask?
Let's get out of here, Goldmary.
It's time to recruit 2 more units, and they're bringing me a wonderful gift. With our chosen lord of the 2 as well. I'm hoping.
That's an Elysian fleet, all right. And it does look to be headed toward Firene. We have to get there before they do.
That'd be nice, but look. We've got Elusian soldiers on the beach. You want to attack again, huh? I'll give you a good old-fashioned Solmic welcome.
That's not enough troops for an invasion. It looks more like a search party.
Divine One! There's a wyvern coming this way.
They must have spotted us. Everyone, at the ready!
Hold on! Rosado? Goldmary!
Hortensia!
You're not hurt, are you? I was so worried.
Not as worried as I was! Oh, I'm so happy you two are alive!
Nice to see you and your retainers back together again. The Divine Dragon! Watch out!
Put that away, Rosado! I'm on the Divine Dragon's side now. My sister is too.
Princess Ivy as well?
Psst. If you're being held against your will, blink 3 times.
I swear, it's not like that. I wanted to join them, so I did. I made this choice for Elusia. Question is, as my retainers and my friends, will you join me?
All right. If this is what you want, then it's what I want too.
Whatever banner you're under, I will defend it with all my might.
Good. I knew I could count on you two.
Divine One? Sorry for drawing my weapon on you. Here, this is yours.
Is this...
The Ring of the Azure Twins. We stole it from the ship we were on.
Thank you.
Good going.
I hope my dazzling abilities do not blind you.
This is just what we needed. Restore calm. Emblem of the sacred.
We're missing one. They come in a set.
Finally, I am returned to your side. My name is Erica. I raise my sword in hopes that peace will come to this world at last.
I know we can depend on you, Erica. Now, which of you should I give this ring to? You're both to thank for bringing it here.
You ought to give it to Rosado. Rosado flew us here. He was instrumental in our escape.
You were too, Goldmary, but there's no time to argue, is there? Lend me the ring and I promise I'll do my part.
It's settled. Here you are, Rosado.
Finally! This is where those thieves ran off to, right?
By all accounts, yes. Now we sniff them out.
I'm very clean. You can't smell me, honest. Seems that they're force deployed. And we have 10 units this time with 12 units on the map. So, another emblem ring is added to our total, except that we can't, of course, see it here. We've got a next unit that we can get in. Do we want Chloe? I need to probably use some Unica on this one. So who can I replace Unica with? Alfred? I mean, it's a fairly big map. Let's have a look what we got. So the beach tiles, do they do any lack of movement? There is some forts available that our enemies are standing on and chilling out. I feel like I should use Unica. But of course, Alfred would be able to get around this map pretty damn well too. The first worry, of course, is this corrupted worm here. I think I should actually give someone a worm slayer at this point in time. That'd be an excellent idea. Why didn't I think of that before? But it has fire breath. A scorching breath attack ignores foes' defense and res. It hits for 27, and it has a range of 1 to 3, which means we can't even longbow it. I mean, its speed is 2. So, its defense is 18. I was wondering if there was like an actual percentage chance of Chris just being able to nuke it. Do you know what I mean? Because he's got alacrity. Maybe a brave axe will do the job. Probably not though. I think whoever goes in gets hit for a fair whack of damage. But that said, we could probably just heal them up fine, and the speed of 2 means we can probably hit it very hard. Maybe you'd be able to do the job. Yeah, it's a big map. Lots of moving. There's flyers, so we do want an archer. There's some thieves too. But I think I definitely want to deploy Unica to keep her kind of on board with people and try to feed her a little bit of experience here, there, and everywhere. And I might know your bad things. So I think I will take out Alfred for this go, because we took out Chloe last time. Is one of our more defensive units, but we switched a defensive unit for an avoid unit. Which also means we've got an emblem going. So it would be the housey people. So you get Starface, switch on, you got Flame Gambit. He enables use of Aedogon. Yeah, it's not really great. I mean, strength, dex, defense ain't bad. And we get Axe to use. Yeah, well, unit occupies terrain that provides an avoidance bonus, grants crit. Seems pretty good.
Edelgard!
Count on me.
Can I remember that it was Merrick S? Poor Alfred finally getting subbed out. I've got too many units to use. Unica hasn't been able to go. And I'm like, yeah, I want Anna instead of Clan. It's like, no, there's just no space. That's it. There's no space. So we've got Goldmary, who is a hero. With the disarming side. Can use spears as well and has a spears in the background. Or lances, more to the point. Strength 17. Defensive 20. So she could be our replacive defensive unit on this one. Her speed is good. Overall stats are just pretty much balanced. She's a hero, you know. And Rosado, a Wyvern unit finally. You know, a Wyvern physical unit. Unfortunately came way late in the game. So we've gotten to know characters since then. However, 42 physical attack and 15 speed. That's just because of the Steel Great Axe, though. Pretty much it. Speed down with the Silver Axe or the Spear. So... not enough on the build to deal with the weight of these weapons. What's you got, Irika, who has a rapier as well. What is your other skill? Sacred Twins. While engaged with Irika, changes Lunar Brace to Eclipse Brace and Gentility to Blue Skies for all allies. Okay, so there's a skill that happens when you're engaged or not. So it's Arika when you're not engaged and Ephraim when you are engaged? Maybe. Use to switch emblems and swap between Lunar Brace Gentility and Solar Brace Bravery for all allies. Lunar Brace is... oh, this is well confusing. If unit initiates combat with a physical attack, deals extra damage equals 20% of foe's defense. Used to make sword attack followed by a lance attack from Ephraim on adjacent foe. So together. Effective corrupted. Okay. That's a bit more confusing, I will admit. Alright, let's decide how we're gonna do things. Dancing will help us get around Unica, who has less defense, I guess. She has some physical attack to her at the very least. The avoidance is what we're going to be trying to tank and use. Interestingly, like, avoidance for Alcris is 70 now. Avoidance for... so we've got, like, literally the same avoidance, more or less. Be interesting to see what happens if we pair them up and let them go tear around the map together. And I think, be honest, everyone's in range that should be in range to attack this guy, and everyone can get in range. So we kind of want to split up. Wreck guys. Left, right, and center. There is a blooming house to save. So we need to go through the top of the map fast. We're going to be probably approached from the bottom of the map. These pegs are probably going to come in. We got Mage Knight. I thought they had wings. They don't have wings. Magic attack 23. They actually have physical as well. To be honest, if we manage to stick... oh my goodness. Wait a second. Rider's Bane, Silver Lance. Okay, you... no, you don't. Freeze. Physic. Silver Lance. Levin Sword. Silver Sword. I'm just saying, like, over here, it looks like if I just got Ivy into the middle of there, she would wreck people. Am I right in that? Definitely looks that way. Should just start, like, pinging off because they can't really get into the open water, can they? Well, we'll see how we work things out by fighting. Do you know what I've been very neglectful of is checking for weapons that would kill me. So, like, for example, the poleaxe here. That would get Louis. Because he's cavalry now. That would definitely hurt a lot. Silver Sword, a Radiant Bow, so hitting to spell. His magic attack is 27. Has a Silver Lance as well. Up here we got Silver Lance, Steel Blade. We'll assume that it's the Thief that goes to this thing, because the Thief is at the top of the map. Killing Edge near there. A hero as well. More Fire Breath Dragons. So we've got Marnie over here with another Hurricane Axe. And a Master Seal. We do need that. Okay. Shielding Arts. They're just going to shield her a lot. And Mauvier with the medium stuff. I think, to be honest, we wrecked this guy. Spirit Dust expends to grant magic 2 to the user. We definitely got a lot of stats and things. I would like, do we have a Flame Lance? Do I have a Flame Lance? No, control. So yeah, there's one other thing that I just remembered to do. Okay, his speed goes down one with that. We'll leave the Steel Sword just in case we need to mess around with speed. That's not needed anymore. But if I could get the Wyvern Slayer out, that would probably help quite a bit. And along that side, did we have a Flame Lance or not? No, okay, so we didn't get a Flame Lance when we defeated Mr. Guy. Well, I think we're ready to fight.
Moments ago, the beach was dry, and now the water is up to my ankles. The tide here seems to rise and fall at a moment's notice. Try to keep me on dry land, will you? I'd hate to be stuck tromping around in the water.
Well, that's annoying. So that's a minus evasion tile, if I'm right in saying. Yep.
Ready for me?
So if I wanted to dodge, that's gone. 100% hit, too.
I'm ready.
That's actually cut my movement. How to ruin my day.
Our side's cuter for sure, but by the looks of it, theirs might be tougher.
Worry not, Rosado. With my power, you can punch through even the hardiest foe's defenses. You may also call upon my twin brother's abilities if you like.
Okay, then. Well, tell us about the Switch. Emblem Ayaka. It's Erica for definitely now, not Erica. Goddamn. Switches with a twin brother. Can you say Ephraim's name out, please? Thank you, cheers. To adapt to different situations. The 6 skill Lunar Brace increases damage down in proportion to the foe's defense. The Engage weapon Rapier deals bonus damage against cavalry and armored foes. The Engage skill Sacred Twins enables the unit to invoke Erica and Ephraim's skills simultaneously. The Engage attack Twin Strike hits with both sword and lance, making it easier to break foes, and deals bonus damage against the corrupted. Okay. So Ephraim's being a bit mean here, it seems, or rude, because he's showing himself no matter what. I don't think there's anything but you first. I think he is counted as a dragon too, but now I can't reach him, so it's like...
Me?
Mute point.
Ready and able.
So the annoying thing is, again, I can attack from free range, but not good enough. I could attack with Bolganone to nearly wipe him out in one go, but we take 27 damage back, but at least we got more avoidance on it. I can't get in. No one can get in. Is this too deep? No, it's not too deep. It's just it really cuts your movement that much. So because everyone can double... That's so annoying that this is why you're designed to do it. So if I attack with anything, I get like most of it done. So that's 17-17. But I'm guessing the entirety of this fight is meant to make me engage. And try to take you out from that point.
Emblem Engage!
Let's have a look-see then. Twin Strike? Oh, what? I mean, he doesn't get hit. I like that. It's like, so, wait a second. Is that seriously Rosado doing 8 damage? Or like Erica doing 8 damage, then Ephraim coming in and doing 40? I mean, you don't get hit for doing it. So that's cool.
Let us be off.
But then we can easily finish it off past that point, can't we? Well, I guess we get to see them both together working out. I feel like this is a trap as well, but...
If this is war, so be it.
Who did the 8 and who did the 40? That's the real question. Only level 3 promote, by the way, so we're about the right level for all this. Now, I can't get in an attack at all with you, so who's getting the KO?
Whatever you ask.
Chloe. Oh, thingy over there. Okay, that thief is trapped. That's nice. That means, to be honest, making my full movement here is actually a good idea. 26% hit, too.
To dig in. And they lived happily ever after.
Farewell, big guy. Farewell. So, overall movement here, we've got still Great Lance, etc. We're cutting our way through. We have these two dudes. 11 sword, which is irritating. So, again, we can't really Louis that. Though, I think, to be honest, Elyos would be the best one to receive.
I'll do my best.
Probably avoid both, no problem. But I don't think the 11 sword is the best choice. But one of them does have 11 swords, so it's like we finish them up on the turn after, right? It's the thing, because we could just do this. I find this fairly amusing every time. Just hopefully the ties don't change for their turn. That'd be kind of annoying. So you've got 100 and something avoidance. Yeah. Let's pair those two up. And then, as for how else we advance, ain't that a question? Because that movement might just randomly change. That said, you do actually have a fair defense at 17. And we could just pop off this thief, to be honest. Oh no, a speed of 22. That's definitely not enough to be able to kill anything in this game. I mean, we can dance to move someone forward a bit more. I'm going to try and move you forward, further forward.
The stage is mine.
How do we get you more experience faster?
Great help.
9 per dance is actually pretty poor. So it looks like we need to get you into combat. Not even joking.
My turn.
No one can hit you here. I mean, there's this dude. He's very worrying. He's got a radiant bow. Oh, he'd be hitting your magic. Okay. I don't know how that would work then. I think you're totally fine there then. In fact, we're probably just going to kill him on the next go. Because you can hit to 2, so I may as well just go as far as I can. I say, can I do anything to any of these guys? Wondering if I rescue forward as well. Okay, so I do have a target I want to hit. Yeah, it's you. So again, it's 23 magic and 23 magic. They can only go in that far, and they've got a speed of 13 while I'm using Bolganone. So if I go to here, they can both get in. Okay. So do I go there? Because this guy can't actually go anywhere. And none of them have range. Sorry, I've got to check. This is how I wanted this first turn to go in terms of just messing with these dudes. Yeah, I'll go to here. then in terms of like item usage, it's gonna be Elfire, and that should give me the double. Bit risky. If I die, I've always got a time crystal. Only 21% avoid. This is a sick strat. Dex, speed, defense, and res. We're going full defensive. We learn the class skill Divine Spirit. These are our first level 5. That's a dick move. I could just rescue anyway. Oh, you've got Elf Thunder. Wait, you both have Elf Thunder? Oh, I didn't look what tome they had. What an idiot. What an idiot. I could have had free damage on both of them. They'd be dead on the next turn.